The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is the Eagles Sports Network. I'm the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier, alongside Carson-Newman's new offensive line coach, Tanner Fleming. Tanner, congratulations. Welcome to the banks of Mossy Creek. Multi-year starter for the Naval Academy.
Yep.
Your first collegiate coaching gig. What made you want to make the leap from Navy prep to the college game?
Yeah, college coaching has always been a dream of mine since I was younger. And, you know, you go through the thing where I want to be a real person, get a real job, and then you go in the real world and you realize what you love is college football. And, you know, last year, Coach Ingram was the one who actually texted me about Navy prep, the opportunity there. And so when he called me here, he was obviously my position coach at Navy, and it was a no-brainer. And this is what I believe that was, predetermined in my life to do.
You bring up the real world. I think you're maybe hiding some things a little bit. The real world for you involved 2 years in the Marine Corps.
3.5 years in the Marine Corps. And then I was HR in the Marine Corps, so I thought naturally HR afterwards. That makes sense. Wasn't a fan of it in the Marine Corps, the real world. And then so I tried my hand in sales, and I was high school coaching the whole time in the background. And that was really the best part of my day, other than my family, was going out there on the football field. So it was only natural for me.
I often think that offensive line is largely a thankless job. Mm-hmm. How has your experiences in life within the Marine Corps, within your military service, prepared you to coach a position that requires a little bit of grit, a little bit of fortitude?
Yeah, just like the offensive line is, you're the big guy on the field. You're obviously the person that you are, which is offensive lineman. You look different than everyone else. In the Marine Corps, being a former college offensive lineman, I look different than everyone else. So those hikes were a little bit tougher. The runs were a little bit tougher. The push-ups a little bit harder. And it really, like you said, grit is a great word to describe it, where I needed a lot of grit to get through the Marine Corps training. And, I'm going to bring that to my guys and, plus my experience on the field.
Positionally at Carson-Newman, if you think of a position that has produced umpteen All-Americans, it's the line. Most Remington Award trophies in Division II, an All-American double digits in the past 15 years. How special is it to you to carry forth a position, one that you played, but that means so much historically to this program?
Yeah, tradition means a lot to me, especially going to Naval Academy, being in the Marine Corps, and then now here understanding the tradition, what Coach Sparks has done for this program, and the fact that the offensive line carries such a big tradition. I'm really excited to help these guys uphold that standard.
You were listed 6'3", 267 in your playing days, which for a Division I FBS center would be classified as undersized. At this level, I think of a Kevin Day, a consensus All-American, a Remington Award trophy-winning center, who we generously listed at 6'1", 260. He was probably more like 5'11", 220. Yeah. Within the confines of this offense, being undersized, you can still get things done. Is that fair?
Oh, absolutely. It's about coming off the ball, playing lower than the guys, and being, like Coach Ingram said in his press conference, and every other coach said, we got to be the toughest team in the nation. And size does not matter when you're the toughest team in the nation. You can come off and punch some dudes in the mouth.
I think you've kind of led into it, but what do you want the hallmark of this room to be?
Yeah, it's to be the toughest offensive line in the country. That's our goal, and that's the standard I'm going to push these guys to. I'm going to enforce on a day-to-day basis. They understand that standard. I led with it in our first meeting. We are going to be the toughest team in the country, and I'm not letting that standard slip, and I know we're not going to.
Tanner, that's a good note to end on. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate being here.
It's Carson-Newman's new offensive line coach, Tanner Fleming. I'm the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier, and this is the Eagles Sports Network.